And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Pisces for the whole of 2020-26. So let's have a look at the astrological basics first of all, the dates that planets are going to be in and out of your sign, and then we'll look at meaning. But I can tell you straight away, this last 2 or 3 years has been very difficult. It still is at the start of this year. But by the time that most of you are into the middle of February, you're going to be feeling so much lighter. The full moon in Pisces is on the 28th of August at 4-5 degrees of Pisces. It is a partial eclipse. It will be opposite Mercury, so I'm advising all of you but that time around the 28th of August is not a good time for making major changes to travel plans or having big arguments or communication issues, just for a few days. The new moon in Pisces is on the 19th of March, and that really does stand out as a time for a relaunch, a fresh start and a new beginning. The sun will move into Pisces on the 18th of February. Mercury will move into Pisces on the 6th of February, but then stay with you until the 15th of March. 15th of April, It'll be with you for 9 weeks. It'll go retrograde on the 26th of February and stop going retrograde on the 20th of March. During that period, it is going to affect quite a few of you strongly. Here I'm looking at those of you born between the 27th of February and the 13th of March. If you're one of these Pisces, then during the time of late February to equinox, don't go making any major changes, of course, or make any rash purchases. Venus will move into Pisces on the 10th of February and leave on the 6th of March. Mars will enter your sign on the 2nd of March through to the 9th of April. Jupiter will spend the first half of the year through to the 30th of June trining the sun of those of you born from the 6th of March onwards. So if you're one of those Pisceans born on or after the 6th of March, the first 6 months of the year does have just a little bit more fortune than normal, particularly from mid-February onwards. Saturn begins the year in Pisces. He's been with you nearly 2.5 years, and I suggest you're sick of him. Saturn will leave Pisces on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, joy. Until the 14th of February, a few of you, those of you born from the 17th of March onwards, you've still got a little bit of house clearing to do, house cleaning, a bit of weeding and tidying and pruning. But for all of you, the more you get into mid-February, you're going to feel your shoulders going down, your forehead getting higher, your back getting straighter. The density and the gravity and the weight of the world will have disappeared. Uranus will be sextiling the sun of those of you born from the 17th of March onwards, through to the time it leaves Taurus, which will be around the end of April. And then Uranus will square the sun of those of you born at the start of Pisces, through to the 23rd of February. And yeah, for those of you born in early Pisces, it's going to be a difficult year. Difficult, maybe that's too strong a word. Challenging. There's going to be a lot of fundamental changes. You will either act or you will react. Without change, you get entropy that leads to decay. So what many of you, particularly those of you born before the 23rd of February, 23rd, 24th of February, will find is that the more you get into the second quarter of the year, you're going to be saying to yourself, I'm bored. I need to make changes. Otherwise, changes will happen to you. Neptune has been with you for very nearly 14 years. And on the 26th of January, Neptune leaves Pisces for the last time in any of your lives. He will not re-enter Pisces again for another 150 years. So all of the nebulousness, the dissolving, the confusion, fatigue and weariness that's hit all of you over this last 14 years, it finishes by the end of January. It's still affecting those of you born around the 19th, 20th of March for one more month. But for all of you, the more you get into February, the more you're going to feel your energy banks replenishing and recharging. Pluto is not touching your chart in 2026. He's in the next door sign of Aquarius, so he's not looking your way at all. For all of you, it is so much of an easier year. Yes, let's get you through to mid-February first of all. And there is going to be a big lineup in Pisces. It's around the Pisces new moon, around the 17th of March onwards, where there's going to be 5 planets in Pisces. Around that new moon, you'll have the Sun and the Moon and Mercury and Mars, at least, in Pisces. So yeah, around that 17th of March, it's likely to be quite a busy time. And it'd be very easy to make a lot of decisions which you would then have to change your mind and reverse on because it is Mercury retrograde. But this is a mild influence compared to the effects of the last few years. And the more you get into April, the clearer you're all going to find yourself feeling, the less restricted, clearer, stronger, more focused. You're going to be able to make plans as you get into April and May with a very realistic chance of them succeeding. It is looking a better and better year at the individual level for all of you. As far as 2026 goes, Pisces, from mid-February onwards, folks, have a recuperative and recharging year.